game against the Women's NBA All Stars. What did you guys learn from that game?
I think just that, we're not quite a team yet. But this 12 was put together to become a team. And that was just the first step in doing that. I think it showed us that no matter what, when you have the USA jersey on, even if you're going against other Americans, it's going to be a game and you have to raise the level of your intensity. So as usual, anytime I've lost with USA basketball, it has been a good reminder, one that you need every now and then. So hopefully the fans had a good time watching and hopefully we can use it to fuel us moving forward.
And if I could ask a follow-up question, what are you looking forward to go over to Tokyo for? I know a lot of stuff with the COVID-19 and there's no fans going to be there or anything. What are you looking forward to?
I think just the games themselves, the competition of it all, the reason why you go, it's actually, without some of the, without the fans and without being able to go to some of the other competitions, it does take away from some of what the Olympics is. But at the same time, we always go there with a mission. And now we're going to be able to focus on that and hopefully take care of business.
Sue, so I'm just curious. I know that every year, when it comes to, USA basketball, and especially the Olympics, you never feel like you probably have enough time to prep, right? In terms of the practices and working on chemistry and things like that. But in this particular year, there's so many new faces. And I'm just curious, in your time, have you had a situation like this that you felt like, there was just so many new faces on the roster? And then how does that play into the limited time that you guys have to prepare?
No, I think this year is pretty unique in that way, and that it is a lot of new faces. Generally speaking, we have different camps throughout a year, throughout the years. And we've been really fortunate, I think, in the last couple of Olympics to have a core group that has been, from one Olympics to the next, actually one Olympics to a world championship to the next, and so on. And we've been really lucky to have that. And now it's a little different. It looks a little different. And it's going to be a crash course in a lot of ways. Now, the beauty of it is when you have first timers, I think they bring a certain energy. There's like this youthfulness to them, but also an energy. And they're eager and they're ready and they want to learn. And we just have to get past the part in terms of the chemistry. The part we have to get past is the tentative part. I think what you saw a little bit at times yesterday in the game is, instead of just playing basketball, and just letting your instincts take over, we were trying to make a certain play, trying to run a certain play, trying to do a certain thing. And that's what happens when you put this jersey on. You're trying in all the good ways, you're trying to play team basketball. And so we just have to get to that point where the tentativeness goes out the window and we just play because we have the talent. And that's going to be the challenge in the next couple of weeks, but it's not one that's unfamiliar to us. But to your point, the difference is we haven't had this team doesn't have the same carryover from previous years as before.
Is cleared and is able to play you guys this cycle, they would be a medal contending team. What are your thoughts?
No, Nigeria, I mean, you can tell it's like we've played them now. I've played them in, I believe it was the World Championships in 2006. So I think about that then to where they are now when we just played them about a year and a half ago. And you can see the strides and the improvement made in the players, in the coaching. They've done a tremendous job of building, I guess, that, I was gonna say program. What do you call a national team? Delegation, I guess. You get it. They've done a great job of building up, we'll just use that program. And I think the addition, of Nneka would change things because of her experience, her leadership qualities, that can be contagious. And I think it would just take Nigerian basketball as a whole to another level. So it would be tremendous for them to get a player like Nneka.